Welcome everyone. Today let's start on our hands and our knees. So come forward into tabletop position. Spread your fingers wide, wrists under your shoulders, and knees under your hips. And we're going to start just by warming up our thoracic spine. So take an inhale through your nose, and then when you exhale, pull your belly up and your ribs up. Okay, and then from here, take an inhale like this, and then exhale, poke your right elbow up to the ceiling, and you can turn your your chest a little bit to the ceiling. And inhale, heeling down, and exhale, left elbow up. And continue like this, so you can do sharp exhales out of your nose as you're moving. And you're lifting your elbows up, and you're twisting in your upper thoracic spine. So hopefully you feel your spine warming up and twisting a little bit. And you can either do regular breath or a breath of fire is that sharp exhale out of the nose. And keep going, about 10 more. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit warm in your upper back area. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then come into tabletop. Flip your right wrist around, and maybe your left fingers point back as well. If not, do one hand at a time. And our cat-cows. So as you exhale, round your back and tuck the tailbone under for your cat pose. And then when you inhale, extend your spine, reach your chest and eyes up. Exhales to round the back. And inhale, drop the belly. And then next, tuck your toes under, all 10 of your toes, including your pinky toes, and sit back towards your heels. So you're stretching out the bottoms of your feet. If this is way too intense, you can stand on your knees, but try to keep those toes tucked to keep opening up the bottoms of your feet. Reach your arms out left to right. And then from here, we'll Twizzler the arms. So internally rotate the right shoulder and open the left palm up so the left shoulder is externally rotated, and go back and forth. So you'll see your wrists moving, but try to do this movement originating from the shoulders. And you can lean a little bit left to right as you do this. And maybe your shoulders are clicking a little bit, and let them just go ahead and open up. And then from here, we'll add on. So then the next time your right palm is up, you'll stay there. Reach your right arm up, bend the elbow. Your left shoulder is internally rotated, and bend the left elbow, slide it up your back. Don't touch your hands onto your back. And then open out your arms and switch sides. So the arm that reaches up, the palm is up to the begin, and just go back and forth. So you're going in towards Gomukhasana arms, but your fingers don't touch your back. So working on mobility for your shoulders here. Okay, and then one more. Come back onto your hands and your knees, tabletop position. Point your toes backwards so you're on your toenails. Round your back, and now push your toenails down so that you lift your knees. And as you exhale, pull your belly up and drop your chin. Let your belly engage and let your feet stretch in the opposite direction they just were in. Release your knees back down. And then once more, let's tuck our toes. Reach your arms out left to right, palms down. And then the right palm up, left palm backwards. This time, go to Gomukhasana. So touch your fingertips or touch your back. And hold and breathe. Reach your arms out left to right. Eagle arms, right arm sweeps underneath the right. You can either hold on to your opposite shoulders or interlace your forearms as well. Keep your shoulders down and push those elbows forward. Let the back body broaden. Open your arms out left to right. Left palm up, right palm back. Gomukhasana, second side. Holding onto your fingertips or your shirt. Try to keep your low ribs in so you're not flaring your rib cage out. And then open your arms once more, out left to right. Eagle arms, right arm on top, left arm on the bottom. You're still tucking your toes under, getting that nice stretch for the soles of your feet. Okay, and then unwind back into tabletop position on those hands and your knees. Ribs are in, spine is in neutral. And once more, pick your elbows up, poke them towards the ceiling, and let your spine rotate in the middle of the back. You can just focus on those sharp exhales out of the nose for these movements. Okay, and then back into your tabletop position, we're going to set up for a downward facing dog. So hands on the floor, you can put them on blocks if you like. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, press into the palms of your hands and your fingertips. Can you straighten your elbows and push your hands down and forward so that you can lift your hips high so your spine is nice and long. Extending both sides of your body, hips go way up. Lift your inner arches on your feet and maybe the heels come towards the floor. But to do that, you're not sacrificing the length in your back. Let's step the right foot forward between your fingers and drop your left knee down. Inhale, reach your arms up. And then exhale, right hand comes down and stretch your left arm over. So you're doing a side bend. Your spine is curving to the right. And maybe your right hand goes to your back knee or your back thigh. And breathe. Open the left palm, stretch out through those fingers. Inhale, come back up. Lift your left shin, swing it behind you. You can move the right foot a little bit more forward. Open your arms like they would be for warrior two. So they're parallel to the floor. Bring your right fingers inside of the right knee and push your knee into your hand. Squeeze your right glute, wrap it underneath you. Then open your arms once more. Bring your elbow to your knee or right fingers to the floor and lengthen the left side body. Stretch the left arm forward. If you want, pick up the right arm and reach the right arm to match the left. Place both of your hands onto the mat. So they're off the mat actually, right underneath your shoulders, and extend your right leg. With our right leg extended, tuck the left toes. Inhale for your cow. Lift your chest up. Exhale, round your back and move your sit bones towards the left heel. And come back and forth a few times. If it's too much, bringing your sit bones all the way back to the heel, you can just stay upright. But we're doing some cat-cows with our legs in a different position. So can you extend and flex the spine and feel what this does in the hips? And then come back into neutral. Place your hands onto the floor and bring them a little bit over to the left. Inhale, reach the right arm up. And then exhale, reach the right arm underneath the left arm like you're reaching for an apple. And a few more like that. Reach the right arm up as you inhale. Stretch it underneath like you're gonna go to thread the needle, but we're not going there. We're just doing this action of twisting the spine. Inhale up and exhale through. Both of your hands back onto the mat. And now can you press into your hands equally and lift your right leg up. Spread the toes and use your right outer hip to lift. Okay, and then from here, bring your hands back forward to the front of the mat. Step the left toes back. Inhale, the right leg lifts up. So down dog splits with the right leg up. Inhale. Exhale, pull your right knee in towards your chest and then cross your right ankle above the left knee. Bend your left knee and squat your hips back and up so you're in downward facing dog with a figure 4 in your legs. Bend into your left knee until both of your knees come onto the floor. Right shin is as parallel as you can get it to the front of your mat. And then stand up onto your knees. Interlace your hands behind your back. Punch your fist down, let the chest open, and inhale, you can look up towards the sun, open the throat. Squeeze your glutes, tailbone down. And then exhale, release both of your hands back down and go to downward facing dog. Widen your feet so they're as wide as the mat. Push your feet down and apart. Push your hands down and forward. Press into your fingertips. Steady your left shoulder and then reach the right arm underneath to grab onto the left leg. Maybe look underneath the left shoulder. Getting a twist. Back to down dog with both hands down. And we're going to switch sides. Awareness in the right shoulder. And then the left arm reaches towards the opposite leg. Look underneath your right armpit. Both of your hands back down for downward facing dog. The left foot steps forward and drop your right knee. Inhale, reach your arms up. Low lunge. Exhale, left arm goes down. Lean over to the left. And maybe the left hand grabs the back of your right leg. Getting a nice side stretch, opening the whole front line on the right. So from the hip all the way up through those psoas muscles. Inhale, both arms back up. Lift the right shin, swing it a little bit behind you and open your arms for warrior 2. And make some more space between your right knee and your left foot. Bring your left hand, palm forward, onto the inside of your left knee. And push your knee into your hand. Keep wrapping the left glutes underneath. Re-extend your arms with that intelligence in your leg, the left leg. And then for extended side angle variation, so the left hand can come down and reach the right arm alongside your face. Maybe the left elbow's on your leg instead of the floor. Can you bring the left arm to meet the right arm like you're reaching forward, holding a big beach ball? Both of your hands come forward. Underneath the shoulders, straighten out the left leg, point the toes in the same direction as your fingertips. Tuck the right toes under. Inhale, dip your belly, open your chest. And then exhale, round the back and maybe bring your glute towards your right heel. And move back and forth. So a mix of your cat-cows with this hip opener. And you can skip the cat-cow and just kind of rock back and forth. And then come back to center. Keep your right hand down. Inhale, reach the left arm up. And then exhale, thread the left arm underneath the right like you're reaching for something. Inhale, lift. And exhale, rotate. Move with your breath. We're going for about 5. So getting this nice rotation in the spine. Meet with both of your hands onto the mat or onto the ground. You can step them a little bit to the right, even out the weight on your hands, and use the left glute to lift and hold the left leg up. Settle the left foot back down. Walk your hands back to the front of your mat. Your right toes are back. Tuck them and stretch the left leg back and up for your down dog splits. Left leg is up, right foot is down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Pull your left knee in towards your chest. And then cross the ankle on top of your right knee and lift those hips back up. Bend into your right knee until both of your knees come down onto the ground. And then stand up onto your knees. Interlace your hands the opposite way you did before. You can use your thumbs to encourage your tailbone down. Roll your shoulders back and lift your chest. And breathe in and lift your face towards the sun. Both of your hands come back down to the floor or to blocks and go back into your downward facing dog. Nice and strong and steady in your down dog. Reconnect with your breathing. Bend into your knees and walk your feet to the front of your mat. Feet are hip distance apart. Fold forward. Interlace your hands around your head, around the back of your head. Your ears can separate and come, your thumbs can separate and go to the back of your ears. And use your hands for a little extra weight to lengthen your head down to the floor. Bend into your knees. Drop your tailbone down. And can you let yourself roll up so your spine is like coins stacking on top of each other. Head is the last thing to lift as your neck is a part of the spine. And then inhale, open your elbows, press your head back into your hands. Exhale, side bend, right elbow goes towards your right hip, the left elbow stretches up. Inhale, center. And then exhale, lean the other way. Inhale, center. And then exhale, your elbows close towards each other, chin to your chest, and roll back down. Bend the knees as you come into your forward fold. And once more, let's bend the knees and begin to roll your spine up. Feel from the low back to the top of your neck, coming into standing. Inhale when you arrive. Open your elbows and then exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, stretch back up. And then exhale, lean to the right. Inhale, come up. Exhale, your elbows come towards each other. Drop your chin. And roll from the top of your spine to the bottom as you come all the way down to the floor. Hands come down onto the floor or maybe onto blocks. Step your right foot back, bend into your left knee. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, left hand drops down to your side and stretch the right arm over to the left. So you're doing a side bend. Inhale, both arms lift. Exhale, bring your hands to the floor blocks and step to plank. Breathe in. Breathe out, bend your elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Knees can be up or down since it's the first one. Spread those collarbones. Shoulders are behind your chest. And then exhale, down dog. Step the right foot forward. Bend into your right knee. Inhale, reach your arms up for your high lunge. And then exhale, right hand down, left arm stretches up and over. Inhale, both arms reach up. And then exhale, push into your right foot and step the left foot next to the right. Hands down. Inhale, reach your arms up. Bend your elbows, hold on to your opposite elbows. By this time, we need another breath in to lift up. And then exhale, lean to the right and press your opposite elbow into your top hand. Inhale, center. Lift the arches of your feet to climb your elbows higher. And then exhale, lean to the left. Push your top elbow into the arm, into the hand. Inhale to center. Exhale, bend your knees. Coming into a chair pose, try to keep your spine nice and straight. And then exhale, fold forward. Hands can come down, step the left foot back. Inhale, reach up, high lunge. Exhale, right arm down. Left arm stretches up and over. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, hands down, step to plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower to your belly or chaturanga. Inhale, back bend, shoulders back, lift your chest. Exhale, down dog. Left foot steps forward. Breathe in, arms lift. Breathe out, left arm down, right arm reaches over. Inhale, both arms up. Push your left heel down. And then exhale, stand at the front of your mat. Arms reach up, inhale. Bend elbows, exhale. Lift the arches of your feet, inhale, lift up. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, chair pose. Untuck the tail. Lengthen your spine. Breathe in. And breathe out, fold. Hands down, right foot back. Inhale, reach up, high lunge. Exhale, left arm down, right arm over. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, plank to the floor or plank to chaturanga. Inhale, lengthen your spine, reach up for your back bend. Exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, breathe in, arms lift. Breathe out, right arm down, left arm over, side bend. Maybe the right hand touches your back leg. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, step forward, arms down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend your elbows. Inhale, arches lift, sides of the bodies and elbows lift. Exhale, lean to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, chair pose. Inhale, lift your belly off the thighs. And exhale, fold. Step the left foot back. Inhale, high lunge, arms lift. Exhale, right arm down, left arm over. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down. Plank pose to the floor or catch yourself in chaturanga. Breathe in for your back bend. Breathe in, down dog. Left foot forward. Inhale, arms lift, high lunge. Exhale, left arm down, right arm over. Inhale, arms reach up. Push into the left foot and step forward, arms down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend your elbows, hold on to them. Lift the arches of your feet, lift the sides of your chest, lift your elbows, inhale. Exhale, lean to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, center. Bend into your knees, those hips move back. Chair pose. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Pause in your fold. Wrap your hands around the back of your head. Thumbs go towards your ears. Bend your knees and move with your breath as you roll the back all the way up to stand. When you get there, take an inhale and spread the elbows. Push your hands into your push your head into your hands. Do a little back bend. And then close your elbows. Chin drops first and then roll all the way back down. And then when you're down, release your hands down to the floor. Separate your feet so they're about as wide as your mat. Point your toes out and then sit your bum down for your yogi squat. And come about 90% of the way down. Fingertips touch. Push your elbows into your knees. And breathe. Bring your right hand to your left elbow. And stretch your left arm up and maybe alongside your face. Pull your hand against your ankle. And switch sides. Left hand to your right ankle. Reach your right arm up and maybe reach the right arm alongside your face like an extended side angle. Fingertips touch. Reach your arms forward, push into your heels, and stand up. Arms come down. Bring your feet into Tadasana, mountain pose. Next, we're going to do tree pose. And if you do have blocks, you can keep your blocks at the front of your mat and stand on one of the blocks with your right foot. So right foot on the block, bring your left foot into tree pose. Foot against the inner thigh or your calf. Interlace your fingers, push your palms forward. Reach your arms up. And squeeze your glutes in as you open your chest when you breathe. Begin to release your arms. Keep the right foot on the block and step the left foot way back into Warrior Two. So you're in Warrior Two, maybe with your right foot elevated. Arms are stretching out left to right. Lift both of the arches of your feet. Straighten your right leg. Reach your right arm up and bend the right elbow and come to Gomukhasana with your arms or towards Gomukhasana. Breathe in to lift and lengthen the sides of the chest and then breathe out, hinge over your right leg like you're gonna come into triangle. Inhale, lift up and then exhale, reach the right elbow forward. And once more, inhale, come up. And then exhale like you're coming forward into triangle. And then go ahead and open your arms. Right hand comes to the right leg. And you can reach your left arm up. Press into both of your feet. And lengthen both sides of your body. And then press into your feet. Use an inhale and your arms to stand up. And then bend into your right foot, step the left foot all the way back forward. Now we're gonna stand on your left foot. So your left foot does not need to be on a block. Lift your right knee up, cross right ankle over left knee, and then sit into your chair. So you're doing figure four. Bring your hands to your heart and reach both of those sit bones back towards the back of the mat. And the next, your right foot meets the left. Squat back into your chair, Utkatasana. And stand up, Tadasana. Second side, left foot is on the floor or the block, and plug your right foot onto the inner thigh or calf. Squeeze your outer hips in. Interlace your fingers the opposite way. Push your palms forward and then up. As you press your foot down, can you lift the sides of your chest? Lengthen both sides of your body. Can you feel the connection between lifting the inner arch and lifting the left chest? And can you lift the right side of your chest equally? And move with your breath. Release your hands. Unstick your right foot and then step the right foot way back. Right foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Open your arms out left to right. Bend the left knee. Warrior 2. Left foot on the block or not. But keep working those glutes. Left glute wraps underneath. Both of the inner arches are lifted. Your legs are working. Straighten your left leg. Reach the left elbow up. Go Mukhasana arms. Inhale, lengthen the sides of your body. And then exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, stand up. Legs are strong. And exhale like you're coming into triangle, come forward. And once more. The inhale is to stand up tall. The exhale, hinge at the left hip. Left hand comes to the left leg. Right arm reaches up. Try to lengthen both sides of your body equally. Gaze down, forward, or up. When you exhale, press into your feet, lift the pelvic floor, and inhale, reach the right arm up and stand up. You can bring your hands to your hips, step the right foot forward between the blocks if you're using them. Right foot's on the floor, lift your left knee, cross the left ankle over the right knee, and bend into your right knee so you're coming towards your figure 4. Bring your fingertips to touch, reach the sit bones back, and breathe. And then inhale, left foot down, chair pose, squeeze your legs together, and exhale, stand up. If you like to use your blocks for standing poses, have one at the front of your mat, one at the back of your mat, and stand in Prasarita with your legs wide. Lift the right ball of your foot, point it forward. Inhale here. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale. Bend the right knee, step the right hand forward. Lift the left leg, half moon. Maybe bend that top knee and grab your foot. Next is warrior 1. Release the left foot, step the left foot way back. Back foot is at a 45-degree angle. Bend into your right knee and reach your arms up. Take another inhale here. And then exhale, straighten your right leg and bring your hands down. Inhale, lift up. Left hand stays on the floor, goes to the block on the inner or outside of your right foot, and reach the right arm up for revolve triangle. Use an inhale to unwind, come back into Prasarita, and exhale to stay. Right foot in, left toes out. Breathe in and breathe out for triangle. Inhale to stay. Exhale, half moon. Inhale to stay. Exhale, warrior one. Breathe in to stay. Breathe out, straight in the left leg, hands down. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, twist. Right hand down, left arm up. Breathe in. And then breathe out. Cartwheel your arms back up to Prasarita. And again, right toes out. Breathe in. Breathe out, triangle. Inhale, enjoy the pose. Exhale, half moon. Inhale in half moon. Exhale, warrior one. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, straighten the right leg. Parvottanasana, fold forward. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Left hand down, right arm up. Rotate your spine. Inhale to be here. And exhale, come back up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Triangle on the left. Inhale to stay. Exhale, half moon. Inhale to be in the pose. And exhale, transition to warrior one. Inhale in warrior one. Exhale, straighten the left leg and put your hands down. Parvottanasana. Inhale to stay. Exhale, twist to the left. Left arm reaches up. Inhale and exhale, come back up. Prasarita. One more time, right toes out, triangle pose. Breathe in to be here. And breathe out, move into half moon. Inhale. Exhale, warrior one. Inhale. Exhale, pyramid, hands down. Inhale. Exhale, revolve, triangle. Inhale. Exhale, Prasarita. Inhale. Exhale, triangle on the left. Inhale. Exhale, half moon. Breathe in. Breathe out. Virabhadrasana one. Inhale. Exhale, pyramid, hands down. Inhale. Exhale, right hand down, left arm up. Revolve, triangle. Inhale. And exhale, come up into your Prasarita stance. Bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, roll your shoulders back, lift your chest, lift the knees, lift the arches, the inner line of your legs, and exhale, fold forward. Hands can come down to the floor or your ankles. Walk your hands to the front of the mat and step to downward facing dog. From down dog, inhale, plank. Exhale, pull your right knee in and then angle the right shin at about 45 degrees. Settle the right shin down, left knee down, scoot your left knee back. Left toes can be tucked or not. Keep your hips elevated. Walk your hands back so you're in your upright pigeon pose. Hands can be on the floor or on blocks. And can you do a little back bend? Push your spine in equally, not just in the low back, but can you lift the chest? You can interlace your hands behind your back, push them backwards. Maybe bend your left knee and reach for your left foot. And you can go ahead and pull your foot in towards your body. Try to keep your hips and your chest facing forward. Wrap your left elbow around that back foot if you'd like. Reach the right arm up and bend the elbow and touch your fingertips for a variation of king pigeon. Both of your hands come back down. Step to plank and stay in plank to reset the sacrum. Pull your left knee in, angle the shin, and point the toes, drop the shin down. So your left knee is obtuse of your left hip. Walk your right knee back, hands walk back. Back toes can be tucked or not. Hands are on the floor or blocks, or interlace them behind your back. Squeeze those hips together. Keep them lifted. Open your chest. Back bend equally in your spine. Maybe bend your back knee. Right hand grabs the foot and pull your foot into your body. And the final option is a variation of king pigeon. So your right elbow hooks around your back foot. Left arm reaches up, bend the elbow, touch your fingertips. And release both of your hands onto the floor and step to plank pose. Hold your plank. Downward facing dog. From down dog, bend your knees, look forward, and step your feet outside of your hands. And sit your bum down for your squat, malasana. Fingertips touch, push your elbows wide, keep a lift in your pelvic floor. Right arm comes onto the inside of the right knee. Stretch your left arm up and over. Maybe right hand holds on to opposite ankle to encourage the length in the side body. And switch sides. Left hand onto the right ankle. Reach the right arm up and then stretch it over. Both of your hands come down, point your toes forward, lift those hips. Wrap your hands around your skull. Bend your knees and let the spine roll all the way up. And then once you're standing, arms reach down, step your feet together. Right arm is heavy. Inhale, reach the left arm up and over. The right hand can slide down the leg and really get a nice side stretch. Inhale, center. Right arm is up, left arm like it's holding a 20-pound weight. Reaches down and down and down, and your right arm reaches over. Even the weight in your feet as you come up. Okay, from here, if you have blocks, bring them forward. They can be on the low setting. Widen your feet, come back down into your squat. Either hold your malasana, bring your hands onto blocks or the floor, lift your knees and come into Bakasana, crow pose. So crow pose, knees come to the back of the arms, look forward, bring your weight onto your hands and round the back, suck your belly up, point the toes, bring the big toes to touch. Let those shoulder blades broaden on the back. When you're done, put your feet down. Utkatasana, inhale. Stand up, exhale. Cross your right ankle over the left knee. So you're coming into your figure four. You can bring your hands down to the blocks. Reach those sit bones back. Either stay here or put your palms on the blocks and bring your shin as high up onto both of your arms as you can. Curl the right toes around the left upper arm. Look forward. Push your hands down. Round your back. And maybe pluck the left foot off the floor. Maybe reach the left foot back. And we'll all meet back in our figure 4 chair. Both of your feet down. Chair pose, inhale. Stand up, exhale. Second side. Left ankle crosses over the right knee. Hands to your chest and reach those sit bones back. Fingertips come down. Stay as is or place the palms down. Ankle goes around your right arm. And then about where the knee is goes onto your left arm. Look at the ground, round your back. Maybe lift the right toes up. As you breathe, maybe extend the right leg back. Both of your right foot back down. Both of your sit bones back into your chair, figure 4. Both of your feet down. Chair pose, breathe in. And then from your chair, sit all the way down onto the floor. Breathe out. Put your feet on blocks if you have them, hip distance apart. Arms reach forward, inhale. And come onto your back. Exhale. Take some breaths on your back. Hold on to the mat with your arms. Keep your upper back onto the floor. Push your feet down. Lift those hips up. Push your heels down. Engage the back of your body. As you inhale, let your belly rise. And as you exhale, can you really let your belly drop down towards the spine? So here, maybe you can see those hips because you're lifting your hips so high. And the belly's dropping down on each exhale. So this is bridge pose. Lower your hips down. And ready for round 2. So push into your feet, lift your hips. This time roll each shoulder underneath you. You can interlace your hands under your back. Push your feet down, lift your hips, and lift your sternum towards your chin. So this time you can't even see your hips. Same breath. So on your exhales, the belly drops down into the body. Engage the whole back side. Either stay as is or we can come up into our wheel pose. Hands next to your face. Fingers point towards your shoulders or a little bit out. Take an inhale to prepare. And exhale, engage the pelvic floor. And inhale, push into your feet and your hands. And lift up into wheel. Either stay as is or you'll take an inhale here. Exhale, bend your elbows, touch your head down. And inhale, pick it back up. And save some energy to tuck your chin in. Come all the way down. Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of your feet together. If you have blocks, put them at an angle so your thighs can rest. And bring one hand to your heart, the other to your belly. Remove the blocks. Pull your knees towards your outer shoulder so your spine is on the ground. And we'll begin to rock and roll forward and back from tailbone to neck. When you have enough momentum, come all the way up into a seat. Extend your legs out in front of you. Pull your right knee back like you're coming to tree, but then move the right hip back as well so your hips are more open. Left arm reaches towards the left ankle. Reach the right arm up and then over for Janu Shirshasana. Parivrita Janu Shirshasana. Open your chest. Lengthen the right side body. This also might look like this or like this. And then inhale, come back up. Throw the right leg out to the right so you're in your wide-legged seat. Left foot comes into the right inner thigh. Reach the right hand towards the right leg. Left arm opens towards the sky. Keep the chest open and maybe reach the left arm towards your right foot. Breathing into the side of your body. Inhale, come up. Extend both of your legs forward once more. Bend your right knee for Marichasana. Right foot is on the floor. Right hand behind you and then hug your left arm around the right knee. Inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, twist. And second side, right leg forward. Bend the left knee. Right arm hugs the knee that's reaching up. Left hand behind you, twist. Both legs forward. Bend your right knee once more. Inhale, reach your right arm up and over. Another side bend, which we're pretty familiar with. Then reach the right arm towards the extended foot. Bend the elbow, internally rotate at the shoulder, and go for a bind. Extend your spine long, like your head is going to reach your left toes. And unwind, second side, right foot forward, bend the left knee. Reach the left arm up and over, side body stretch. Left arm reaches to the right foot, internally rotate at the arm and go for a bind. Unwind. Hands behind you, fingertips towards your butt or out left to right. Bend your knees, push your feet down, reverse tabletop. As you exhale, let the belly drop down into the spine, towards the spine. Swing your hips back towards your hands, drop your butt down, and reach your arms forward for Paschimottanasana. And next is Shavasana, corpse pose. So lay down on your mat, open your arms, open your legs, open your heart, let your mind be free. And give yourself a few minutes to absorb your practice. That was good. Namaste.